Everyone, today we'll be learning about the concept of token rings. In this token ring concept, you are said to be transmitting the information in bits from one end to another end. Bit by bit, the information is being transferred. Okay, mainly you can check out in the diagram. Here it says what all the things is that when a bit is being traveling, it will travel from one end to other end to other end. Then it will move here, then here, and at the end here, and it will be completing its cycle. Each time it will be checking bit by bit the execution. It may happen also multiple bits may travel at a time, but one bit it should complete its task, then only it can proceed with the other bit which is being traveling over the ring. Okay, so here you have the number of bits. You can check out the free bits which are being available and the busy bits. When it is said to be 1, it is said to be busy, whereas when it is said to be 0, it is said to be free. Okay, in this concept you have a two modes you can check out here. One is the listen mode and another one is the transmit mode. What is listen mode is, okay, when the information it has to be traversed over the ring, it has to listen whether, like you can say, it has to check out for the freeness of the bit, whether the ring is said to be free. If the ring is free, then it can make the bit to travel over the line. If the ring is not free, if the bits are said to be executed over that ring, the particular bits is, it has to wait for certain amount of time. So it has to check for the, first it has to listen, then it has to transmit the things. Mainly in the token pass ring, it has a structure where the information is traversed over the ring, and it has the concept that it can traverse a single bit, it may be multiple bits or a single frame at a time. It can make the information to travel from one end to another end. That is the concept of a token passing ring. Okay, so in the next diagram you can check out the various methods which are being considered in the token insertion. The various methods are, you have one is ring latency. It will check for the latency how many simultaneous bit can execute over the ring. Okay, in this ring, okay, I check, okay, in 10 amount of bits can be run, it can run 10 amounts of bits over the ring, and it will be running one by one the particular bits. Okay, and multi token ring is nothing but at a time it may handle multiple tokens, and it can transmit the tokens from one end to another end. It may be tokens can be said as the packets which travel over the line. Okay, and here it may have the multi token operation, multiple tokens or multiple frames they may be executing at a time, or a single token operation where one bit may execute, and that bit it has to, like, till the execution it has to wait. When it is said to be executed, the next bit can be considered for execution. That is the part of your single token operation. And single frame operation is nothing but at a time a single frame can execute, which may consist of like 1 bit, 2 bits, like 5 bits frame it may be there. So multiple frames can be executed at a time, and those can be traversed over the line. Okay, so this is the concept of a token ring, where it has to check for the latency of the ring, how much data can be managed over the ring, it has to be checked. Then it can have the various operations related to that ring. Is it that it can travel multiple tokens at a time, it can travel single tokens at a time, or it may be a single frame. If you consider a single token or a single frame, it has to wait either for the frame to get executed, or it has to wait for one bit or the token, it has to like execute first, then it can consider the other tokens. Like that it may happen in the token pass ring. Okay, token ring throughout it has its own concept. It has to find out for the latency of the token. Okay, how much time does it take to move over the ring, the particular bits, that it has to check out, and the maximum number of frames it can be transmitted at a time. That information is said to be most important. So when you consider the assumption is being made as, it will be like the ring latency, when you consider it is set to be tilde dash by x. So x is nothing but multiple frames it is set to be executing. Here even m is also considered as the multiple frames which are set to be executed. It can say 1 divided by 1 plus a dash divided by m is your latency which is being considered. Okay, then when you consider the output format, the output is said to be different for different frame operation. So you have a single frame, it's output or throughput is 1 divided by max 1 a dash plus a dash divided by m. So you consider the latency plus you consider the number of frames which are said to be executed. Here also you have a minute thing that it has to check 1 by 1 the frames. So it is 1 by 1 plus a dash 1 plus 1 by m. It is nothing but maximum frames, or within the frame how many times that particular frame does it take to pass over the ring. So single token can be considered to pass over the ring. Here it is the single frame which is said to be passing over the ring, and here it is single token which is being passed over the ring. Okay. So this is the token reinsertion efficiency. You can check out when it is said to be having a higher efficiency when you consider the information is being traversed. So when you have the multiple token operation, then it has a maximum level of throughput which is being worked. When you single token, its throughput is less. So your mainly the reinsertion efficiency is A is less than 1 or A till 1 or a greater than 1. This is your efficiency of the token which is being considered. Okay, the various applications which are being considered in the token ring are, it may be used in the IEEE ring LAN, or it may be considered 802.5 token ring LAN, then it may be considered a 4 Mbps token ring of IBM. Multi-token, it may be IBM or IEEE. Okay, and all these mainly you can say all the token ring aspect is also considered for the purpose of the LANs when they are constructed, when the information is being moved from one LAN to another LAN, another LAN to another LAN. Multiple LANs, when you are getting connected, you use the concept of the token. Okay, so this is the concept of your token rings. Okay, thank you.